So let's talk about using the lower body properly in the golf swing. I have some preferences that I like to see, and I teach my students at the golf school about how to use their lower body in a way that they can control the bottom of their golf swing. And so if we look at golf from a big picture point of view, it's really about controlling the bottom of your golf swing. Whether you're hitting the ball from the fairway, off a tee, out of a bunker, around the green, we're working on controlling the bottom of that swing. And we look at the best players in the world, and they control the bottom of the swing better than anybody. So as mentioned, I have some preferences that I like to see when it comes to the lower body to help you control the bottom of your swing. Now notice I use the word preferences. You can certainly find players on the LPGA and PGA Tour that don't necessarily do it this way. But one thing I want to remind you is they're elite athletes that are playing golf pretty much every day of the year. So let's get into what I like to see. And a great way for you to learn to use your lower body a little bit better is to do what I'm going to do now. And I'm just going to take a club and I'm going to place it just above my belt buckle across my waist. And so what I like to see as you turn away from the golf ball is you notice my right leg straightens. As this happens, this releases the right hip so I can get a much deeper turn, and my left knee will kick in behind the golf ball. As I do this, notice that my head or my center, whether it be my upper center, my torso, or my lower center, my legs, stay right over the golf ball. I'm not shifting off the golf ball. I'm not shifting back towards the target. I'm staying over or in line with the golf ball, with my upper center and lower center. So let's look at this from down the line. That's a face-on look at it. What does it look like as I'm hitting a shot, or if you were standing behind me as I'm hitting a shot? So again, club across my waist, and I'm just turning my belt buckle, and you'll notice a few things here. Again, my left knee's kicking in behind the ball. My right hip is releasing behind me. My belt buckle is pointed to the camera. And I'm keeping the inclination of my pelvis. And what I mean by that is that the back of the golf club is pointing down to where the golf ball would be. So that straightening of the right leg releases the right hip, helps me to keep the inclination of my pelvis so the butt end of the club is pointing down at the golf ball. So if I can start to apply this to my golf swing, it'll make it much easier for me to hit the ground in the proper spot. And if you're not using your lower body properly, you might be leaving some distance on the table. So if you have any questions, you can reach me at mark@durlandgolf.com or on Twitter @DurlandGolf. Thanks for watching.